Fuck is up, everybody? What's goody in your hoodie? I'm just chilling. I didn't feel like being at the desk thing. I just wanted to relax in my bed and bring you guys another wonderful story today. And I'm so hyped because it's so nice, man. It's such a beautiful day outside. Started off gray. I mean, shit, everything was gray. My blue car was gray. My half a dog turned gray. And shit, even gray turned grayer. It's funny. I guess the weatherman was right today. Alright, he said it would get better. And sometimes you gotta believe the weatherman. Sometimes they're not always perfect, but you know you can trust the weatherman. He's the guy who lets you know what's happening. Alright, and yes, sometimes he's not always right, but you can't crucify the guy for being wrong sometimes. Think about it. He's not the actual one going out and finding what the news is. Shit, you gotta give him some props. He's not perfect. He's not me. Okay, I was a weatherman at my school. I was shit though, never got it wrong. Hey, I'm just saying, he's a person. He has morals like everybody else. Alright? He has morals like everybody else. In fact, the story that this actually reminds me of is The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Everybody knows that story. We grew up listening to it. Okay, here's how that story went. The story takes place in a field, some poor ass village in the back part of town. No one gives a fuck about it. But this big ass wolf, like the Wolfman, aka Anthony Hopkins, he likes to terrorize the town and eat the fuck out of people. But instead of having big strong men defend the village, they really have this 13-year-old boy guard the city and basically say if the wolf is coming or not. So I mean fuck. They leave their security up to a 13-year-old child. Now, this 13-year-old child is probably going through puberty, so any hot girl that walks by, back then a hot girl's basically a flapper, any hot girl that walks by, he's basically going to look at her and not the fucking wolf. Now, this child's responsibility while he was supposed to be protecting the village is he's supposed to say when he sees the actual wolf. Now, I think this child's a hero, but other people get mad. And I'll explain why he's a hero after this. The child's a hero because he puts his life on the line to tell everybody else whether there's a wolf or not. He could die before he even gets a fucking chance to. So I think this 13-year-old kid is a fucking hero. But the whole town was to get mad at him because 2 other times before that, the kid said he saw a wolf, but there was no wolf. Everybody wants to be on the kid's nuts and be all mad at him, but it's not his fault. You think he was looking at the fucking woods? No, he was trying to ignore the women. But people want to catch an attitude when it's not their responsibility, and fuck, he was doing his job, they weren't doing theirs, and worst comes to worst, he said the 3rd time that there was a wolf, they didn't want to believe him. So you know what happened? The wolf ate the fuck out of all of them. So they all die, and I hope that kid lived. That's how that story goes. Dumb nigga. But the moral of the story is, don't leave a fucking child to defend a village. It takes a village to raise a child. It doesn't take that same fucking child to save the village. Thank you. Morals. Anyway, this kid and the weatherman, I'm comparing them because the weatherman pretty much dictates how your day is going to go, and the weatherman's responsibility is great. Alright, he's the one who tells you how it's going to be and really decides what you wear that day. This kid pretty much dictated how this village was going to go, and if you don't want to believe him, that's your own fault. Have the weather eat the fuck out you. Anyway, hope you guys have a blessed day. Text me, hit me up, do whatever. And yeah, deuce. Get at it.